One Punch Man, Chapter 1 through 8, was a marker in the return to great storytelling. Let's discuss some of the greatest parts of the chapter. While it isn't uncommon to hear Sairochi slander, the approaching conclusion of the fight is greatly anticipated. Throughout the arc, we've gotten glimpses of the buildup of this fight, until we reach the climax, that interfered with everyone else's fights. There's clearly a big contrast from Sairochi cutting a portion of the earth, and now barely blasting Genos and Drive Knight out of the sky. Even with her current loss of power, she's managed to tank a variety of attacks with great magnitude. While the feat can be credited to Orochi's toughness, it will be interesting to see just how damaged Psychos is in her separate state. If she hasn't exhausted her ability, we could see a depleted Tatsumaki threatened by a hiding Psychos. And I also believe it's reasonable to expect Fubuki to interfere with the remainder of Psychos' storyline. While it's true that we've seen Orochi come back from a fight with Saitama, in this occasion Orochi is about to be dispatched by a combination of different S-Class. The Fubuki and Tank Top partnership is one of great efficiency. I wonder if any of the other heroes are currently being boosted by Fubuki, such as Bang or Bomb like before. Throwing a 6-story building is not something I thought Tank Top capable of. With the greatest display of teamwork, the heroes planned a surprise attack from within Tank Top's projectile. Atomic Samurai's feat of cunning, the energy attack, raises his stock greatly. We already knew he could cut energy in other forms of matter such as literal smoke and apparently water, but this feat clearly shows he can handle most energy-based attacks. Puri Puri's Dark Angel Rush displayed the growth he's pushed through in his last few encounters. A Mai vs Puri Puri is looking like a blockbuster right about now. Darkshine also coined a new attack, Super Alloy Missile. His attack wasn't used against Garou, but it would have collapsed his lungs if he did. I'm personally not the biggest fan of the Cross-Fang Dragon Slayer technique, but it looks like Orochi was in either this chapter. This is 3-bit. This is a blob form though, and he's still conscious and intact. I'd hate to see what kind of fight it would be against a primed, full power Chapter 108 Orochi. The heroes completed a devastating combination to be topped off by Tatsumaki's base lifting finish. The glowing spear design is badass and should be devastating for Orochi. But once again, like I mentioned before, this guy survived an effort from Saitama. So there's no telling what will indefinitely kill Orochi besides Saitama again. The suspicions towards Drive Knight are waning. Not only did Drive Knight give Genos accurate information about the cadres, but now he's even offered to merge with Genos to present stronger opposition. The more Drive Knight's actions align with the associations, the less I suspect him. But this isn't to say that Drive Knight isn't still the murderous monster we're all suspecting he is. This new mystery of the cubes is certainly bringing mixed information to the equation. And I have to admit that when Drive Knight asked Genos to merge, I was incredibly suspicious of his intentions. And I'm still anticipating backlash from Genos merging, whether it's Drive Knight replicating his 10-second mode at a later date, or Drive taking vital information from Genos. The same can be said about this box mystery. The scenario currently involves Blast, Drive Knight, God, and the research facility. It's reasonable to assume that Flashy, Saitama, and Monaco saw what we can assume is God, because they all touched the box. If that's the case, then suspicions towards everyone grow tremendously. Are we to believe that the research facility and God are somehow affiliated? Is the cube the reason why Drive Knight is after Blast? Is the absence of Blast because of this cube? Or is it because of the organization? Did God capture Blast? What was the research facility doing with this portal to God? While my suspicions of Drive Knight are waning, an entirely different mystery unfolds. And I'm excited to see where one goes with it. Yo ho ho!